In this video, we will delve into dark and terrifying worlds, where horrifying secrets and mysterious events lie hidden. Prepare yourselves for an experience that will send chills down your spine, and be ready to face the most frightening and enigmatic stories. If you are a fan of horror and thrill, you are in the right place. Don't forget to light a candle, sit in a dark room, and watch this video until the end. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon to get all the new updates, and give a like if you enjoyed the video. Let's begin our terrifying journey now, if you dare. In a small village, nestled deep within dark forests, there was an old, abandoned house known as the House of Shadows. Local legends claimed that its history spanned many decades, with rumors of evil spirits roaming within. It was said that those who entered this house never returned the same, as shadows would possess them, haunting them with nightmares forever. There was a young man named Mark, curious and brave by nature, who decided to enter the House of Shadows to see if the stories were true. The hour was nearing midnight, and the stillness of the forest made every sound seem terrifying, as if whispering ancient secrets. As Mark entered the house, he felt a chilling atmosphere envelop him, as if night demons were watching. The rooms were dark, and the windows tightly shut, making the rooms resemble dark tombs. In the corners, the darkness crept in, and Mark felt the walls breathing with hidden life. The air was thick with the smell of mold and dampness, as if the house was hiding dangerous secrets. While exploring the house, Mark heard strange sounds coming from a dark room on the upper floor. The sounds resembled heavy footsteps approaching him. Cautiously, he moved towards the stairs, but suddenly felt something cold grip his shoulder with force, as if an invisible hand had emerged from nowhere. He felt a severe chill spread through his body, as if his blood had frozen in his veins. Mark stopped, unable to move. He could hear eerie whispers creeping into his ear, fading in and out, as if angry spirits were speaking in an unknown language. As he stood in this terrifying darkness, he saw shadows moving in every direction around him. They emerged from every corner, playing with the darkness and merging into the walls, as if the shadows were taking on horrifying forms to frighten him. Suddenly, the lights went out, and the house plunged into total darkness. Mark heard hysterical laughter and piercing screams echoing throughout the house, but there was no one there except him and the surrounding darkness. He tried to run, but the more he tried to escape, the more the shadows entangled and thickened around him, as if preventing him from leaving. Every corner housed a shadowy monster, every wall pulsed with dark life. Out of nowhere, he felt the ground beneath him tremble, and the walls began to crack, emitting black, gelatinous hands trying to grab him. These hands emerged from the walls, floor, and ceiling, writhing and stretching in desperate attempts to seize him. Mark fell to the ground, trying to crawl away from these terrifying hands. As he struggled to escape, he felt cold breaths on his neck, and heard whispers very close to his ear. The words were incomprehensible, but they filled his heart with terror. The hands grew stronger, gripping his legs and dragging him towards the darkness. In a moment of absolute panic, the lights suddenly came back on. He found himself alone in the room where he had been before the lights went out, with no trace of the shadows or the terrifying hands. There was only the deep stillness of the night, and the echo of his trembling footsteps. Mark quickly left the house, his heart pounding wildly. He didn't know if the shadows were real or just figments of his fearful imagination, but he lived the rest of his life, convinced that the House of Shadows lurked in the darkness, waiting for curious adventurers to reveal a side of nightmarish terror that could never be forgotten.